Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're back. ZaNyimbo, and you already know when we're here, it means we've got an artist in the building or someone in the creative industry doing the most. You might know them, you might not know them, but this guy you need to know. Big shout out to the homie Barnie Michael is in the building today, yo.
Much. Thanks for having me.
Bobo, I say.
Bobo, brother.
All the way from BTs.
You know what it is.
To L City.
L City, the dust city.
See. What if I got one was L City for Dust City, but you guys keep on coming here. Why?
Yeah, there's something about L's.
Hey.
I feel like there is something about L's, but then we cannot run away from the fact that you guys have what? Have good dust.
It's also in the zone.
Yeah.
Hey, Fumbi do mwini. They end of friend Lilongwe. For you know, I feel like Lilongwe is one of those places where an artist needs to make bass.
Yeah, true.
You know, for you know, in terms of creativity, this is the hub.
Yeah,
we've
now
got a lot of we've got a lot of like creativity events happening. We've got a lot of artists here.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of like talent.
Yeah.
Not saying what the Blantyre doesn't have, but I feel like we have more enablers.
Yeah, I think platforms. You guys have created big platforms and good platforms for artists and the creative industry. So
how does that make you feel? Because I feel like most of the Blantyre artists, they sit down and look and be like, "Sha, come on, Zatu."
Yeah, I feel like to me it's a good thing, and also I would say that Lilongwe is not one of the places that I would say that I would like move to for now. I really don't think like that. Komano, I feel like it's one of those places that I would like to see it from afar, and then like to like network with the people who are there and all those things. But then otherwise, I feel like Blantyre is like also a city that just needs to it used to be one of those places, you know, right? Like back in those days, you know, Namadingo moved to Blantyre for him to make it, so he had to go to Blantyre. So a lot of people actually back in the days, they used to move to Blantyre for them to make it. You were in Blantyre.
I was in BTs. Exactly. I moved to L City like long time ago, bro.
Exactly. But then like we knew you there.
Hey.
We were like young and all, we knew you there. Yeah, so I feel like it is what it is.
Yeah, but I feel like at the end of the day, as an artist, you need to make sure
yeah, truly.
So big shout out to all the artists who are like in Lilongwe today. Tomorrow they're performing in Blantyre.
Yeah.
You know, but we need to do something about the platforms in Blantyre.
In Blantyre, truly.
So I like that point. Chifojo na kudi sitting abange neglect the fact kudi ma platforms ambiro odal kuno, ma shows ambiro judika kulilongwe. So many things are happening
now
kulilongwe kuno.
Yeah.
But anyway, you know, let's get into Barnie. You know, for those people who do not know who you are, you know, who is Barnie Michael?
Barnie Michael is a songwriter. Let me start with an artist. Barnie Michael is an artist, songwriter, and producer. Yeah, I think that's mainly the things that I would say that they characterize who I am right now. So yeah, it is what it is.
What kind of sound do you do? Because I feel like my interest is that.
Yeah.
The kind of sound you do, and also at the same time, for the longest time, I feel like people have been missing something. And that something is my artist you know? Because there's a lot of you. Like, my artists they're not, people don't know them.
Yeah.
You are doing so much, and for so many people, why people don't know who you are, or my platform is push and
crazy how, you know, the funny thing about the whole thing is, even like if you like describe the music, people are gonna be like, I'm Zungu.
Hey.
So
I'm a box.
Exactly. Yeah. Come on, I feel like the type of sound that I'm really interested in is I really love indie music, right? Yeah, indie music. And so along the way, I've been like trying to fuse this sound. I really love Malawian sound. I really do. Like the likes of I've been inspired with a lot of people from Malawi as well. The likes of course, Lawi. Lawi is one of the guys that I really like his sound. You know what I'm saying? And we talk of Vagina, who do you call that guy? Lola Lula.
Saleta P.
Exactly. That sound. So to me, I would say, Woody, the type of sound that I make is like I'm trying to fuse the indie sound, the indie pop, and then having some native ethnic type of sound, you know, fused together with that sound. But for now, I can say that it's indie music.
Indie music.
Indie music, yeah.
Mujijewa indie music in the end.
Individualistic, zaweka.
Hey, I want to masulira.
Yeah.
And they're like, what is indie music? Indie music in the artist amabanga zimena kufuna kuti apange pa time ineyo. Sama apanga nyimbo chifukwa chonodi gulu upanga nyimbo zimezozo. Ngati ndawo banga rumba sudi wapanga rumba apanga zawo yo. So you apanga indie music. So indie music and the fusion.
Yeah.
You know, and I think for people who listen to your music, I'm one of those big fans, by the way. I like the fact, Hudi, you've called it indie music, but I would like to say it has a lot of influence of some other artists also.
Yeah.
And I think one of the artists that stands out for me, more music yago, the John Bellion. And I wanna understand, Hudi, iweyo ndi John Bellion relationship yano. Inamba baji.
Yeah, I think I come from I remember like I started making music like when I was really young, you know. Yeah, I remember like even diving into learning how to make beats. That was like 2009, 8 somewhere there. That was like when I saw Trigger. So somehow I got to new Trigger that time. So like I had the interest in doing music and all. Long story short, like over time, that was the time down I started now like making my music, you know, beats and all those things and all. So around 2016-17, that was the time that I got held of like a microphone. So I used to just like record myself and all those things. So mainly it was about when I get to find a certain kind of sound, and then you're like, oh, let me try this, you know what I'm saying? Like I had not discovered the reason why I have to be creating music or what's music, what's the inspiration behind it. It was basically about the sound. Oh, this sound sounds good, I want to try it, something like that. So must be around 2018, that was the time like I had stayed in the studio just like creating music. 2017 I had dropped my first EP. Yeah, so when I dropped it, like the feedback I never expected. To me it wasn't like an artist thing. To me I was like, let me just make music and listen to my music.
Yeah.
It was just that obsession. It was like an hobby. Let me make music and listen to my own music. I felt good about it. So 2017 after I dropped it, like I had like people, shout out to Harry Nantambo, you must know him.
I know Harry,
so, yeah, exactly. So he got to pitch the music to some of the people and all. So the feedback was like,
Harry Nantambo from Flat Church.
Yeah, Flat Church, exactly.
Shout out.
Yeah. So after that, I was like, wait, these people are telling me this is good. Okay, so let me try to go back in the studio and like try to record something serious and all. So I had received feedback from people, and all that. So I was like, okay, I think I need to change this, I need to change that. But the main thing is I never had like the drive for me to say, okay, this is who I am, you know what I'm saying? Or this is the sound that it was basically about that, what sound is like vibing and then that time. And then you're like, let me jump into this, yeah. Because I remember this other guy was telling me, was like, because I was a rapper. I was like, no, you're lying.
And then the rapper, marapa zambiri, you know, but over the years, we've seen most rappers switch to singing.
Exactly.
And producing, others like picking up an instrument and then just changing the whole perspective. You know, they are no longer boxed as rappers. I'm trying to be, they just end up being like a fully fledged artist.
Exactly. I think that's mainly what happened with me also, Woody. To me, it was about listening to music, right? Listening to the rappers that I looked up to, I still look up to because I'm a fan of rap till now. I never sounded like them, you know what I'm saying? Like to me, I was like, this is like, I need to sound like this. Not exactly like them, but then the pronunciation of words, the diction, that really matters when being in rap, mostly when you're doing English. So to me, I was like, man. And then one of the songs that I did back then was, what do you call this? Go On. So it was like a singing. So to me, doing that song, I was singing, I sounded better. I was like, wait a second. This sounds better than all these rap songs that I've done. So what if I just
stick to
let me just try to see what I can do with this.
Do you remember the first 4 lines of that song?
Yeah.
It goes like,
it's like, I don't know what is going on, but my heart is telling me it's alright. I don't know what is going on, but my heart is telling me it's alright. So it's like not singing, it was like rap singing. So it was like, wait a second. And also, I cannot run away from the influence of like church. Back then I used to go to Apostle Takers. You know, so I got to love singing there as well, you know. So I was like, you know what, let me try to stick to this singing thing and let me explore. Let me see what I can do with this. So I started singing and all that. So around 2019, I had done this other project as well. 2018, I worked on songs, but I never loved any of the songs.
So 2019 comes, you've got a project.
Another project as well. And then to me, like, people made noise about it. Shout out to KG. KG is one of the guys who was like helping me a lot. You know, like keeping the whole thing organized and all. It's like, okay, we're gonna make artworks and all that, and all those things. So I was like, okay, I don't really get to, like, I started asking myself questions. That goodie, okay, let's say I'm down, or let's say I'm having like a very good moment. Would I really play any of my music? You know what I'm saying? It's like, that was a question.
That's a good question.
Yeah. Like, do I get to listen to
any of my songs?
You know what I'm saying? I'm like sad, but then I'm not going to my music. I'm like going to other people's sound, you know. So I was like, you know what? At the end of the day, I remembered the music that I always loved, right? So experimenting those sound and all. I remember in 2019, I met this other friend. He was like one of my classmates. So he knew that I used to make music and all. So I had like a chunk of music. I was just creating, you know. So I played one of the sounds. This other sound was like, bro,
this is dope.
Have you ever listened to Bellion? I was like, who's that guy? I was like, this other guy is really good. And I was like, okay, yeah, you should try to listen to him. So he played. I remember we were like tonight in class. So he gave me headsets, and then I was like, oh, okay, this is dope sound. Okay.
What song did he play?
He played. Is it Hand of God? I think so. So I was like, oh, this is dope.
The song is beautiful.
Exactly. So I was like, this is dope. So who's this guy? It's like, I was like, okay. And then he played Simple and Sweet. I was like, oh, this is nice, Sweetie and all. And then I was like, anyway, no problem. So come at the end of the year 2019, what happened is, I was like trying to find the music that I had created. Okay, let me try to create more. So I was like, you know what? I'm not loving this sound either way. I tried to listen to it. I forced myself. I'm not really loving this thing. So I told the guys after they had started making noise, we made like artworks and all. So I told them, I was like, you know what? Let's shut it all down.
What?
Yeah, you know. After I had like created songs, they started marketing the thing. I was like, nah, this is not who I am. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So
it never came out.
Yeah, it never came out, and they were mad. The title of the project was Chaku Mamawa. Yeah.
What kind of songs were those? Like, what sound was it that you didn't like so much?
I did Afro. There was like Afro sounds in it. Afro sounds and some Malawi and soul type of sound. You know, gospel soul sound, I can say so. But mostly, since that was like Afro invading the whole market, right? So I did some Afro sounds. And still some indie sounds still. I had them in. So
they guys are weird.
They were like mad with
this is not who we are.
Crazy, it was crazy. Like even me, I was like, yeah, but to me, I was like trying to.
Did you feel like identity wasn't?
Yeah, I had not really found myself.
So would it be because maybe you were trying to sound like everyone else, or
that was the thing?
Yeah,
it was like I go in Afro. The people that I'm like, oh, these people are acing this sound.
Yeah,
I don't still like reach the quality and the standard these people are doing. I'm like, and then I'm like doing this indie thing. It was like really beautiful and nice, right? I was like, okay, this is nice, but then
it's missing something.
It's missing something, but also considering the fact that I can't be doing entirely just like it was like indie unapologetic guitars and all those things.
So when did it like strike you? I think I remember this sound.
This is the sound.
Yeah.
2020, bruh.
Yeah.
So I had like shut them. I'm like, you know what? I'm sorry guys. I need to see what we can do.
Yeah.
So 2020, after the COVID thing hit. So one of the days that I got the chance to get out of the house, I met this friend. He's like, he had so many, he knew what I make music. He's like, bro, I have some documentaries, you need to check them out. I was like, okay, but let me get to see them. So that time I was like, I wasn't even doing music. I was like, so he's like, yo, check out this sound. So I found John Bellion's behind the scenes.
Those series were amazing, man.
When I saw them, I was like, what? So basically, to me, it wasn't about the sound anymore.
It was the creative process. Yeah, the fun that he had when making this
that was
music.
what stood out to me. I was like, wait a second, this is what we're talking about. Conceptualizing and all. It's like, okay, this is a thing in life I want to make a song about. I was like, this is what I never knew. It was basically about, since like we're making Christian music, it's all about the love of God, like basic concepts. And so I was like, wait a second, I can dive in life and get something in life. Okay, this is a thing in life, I want to make a song about it. So that's when I was like, oh, okay, this is really it. And then I was like fired up that time. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna go back in the studio, and this is something that I want to experiment about. This is a sound that I like. So can I make something like this? So I did Room Play. I think you know that song. That I had like 4 songs. So it's not only 4 songs. I had like created. I remember I did like 27 songs.
So you released 4.
4. The other ones I was like, you know what? These are for me. And let me just like try to. And actually I was like skeptical about it. When I created it, I was just like listening to it. So KG came in the room one of the days. I was like, I've created this song. He's like, why let's try to put it. I was like, I feel like people are gonna judge me for this, because it sounded like
John Bellion.
Yeah, it's like so, so I was like, I wouldn't want to put it out. So over time we got to put it out. So we didn't even like put it out. What I did was like, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go on the school platforms that I was on the family groups and all those places and all.
And throw it up.
Share it. Yeah. I'm just gonna share it there. I'm not gonna put it online. So I started sharing it. I just posted on the group and all. And man, the reaction was like very, very nice.
Who was the first person who reacted to it, and then you're like, oh?
I remember, must have been, who's this person? I remember Kate. Shout out to Kate. Kate is one of the friends who, like, childhood friends, like we go way back. So she posted it, and like people, most of the high school, cause she high school kids, so she has like a network of those kids. So she posted it, and then multiple people were like, who's this boy?
Who's this guy?
Let me try to be friends with him. So like I got to know a couple of people who are like liking the songs through her.
Through Kate.
Yeah, so, and then, like even people, school go, they're like, this is dope and all. People are like, voluntarily sharing the stuff, like not even forcing them in front of their face. Like people are sharing the stuff and all. So to me, it felt different because, one, I was doing something that I loved and the reaction was all right. You know what I'm saying? So that was like a reward for me. I was like, okay, there's like, despite people giving me positive feedback, I love this thing also. So that's how.
So how I'm understanding it, there's an importance to. It's very big. It's a very big thing for an artist to find themselves. Yeah. Identity. This is who I am, and getting feedback from people saying that we love this. Yeah. So that's what you've been looking forward to having for the past years until 2020. So when you got it, like, you know what? Exactly. I think people are vibing with what I can really call my style. This is me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So what did that do to you? Like, did it make you to I think want to make more music or?
Bro, that really gave me excitement because it wasn't only about the reaction, but it was also about the fact that Woody, I've understood this is how we get to create sound. It's not about, I go on FL and then I
just play around with sounds, blah, 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 and then that's it.
It became about you're like chilling. Like, by God's grace, actually, in 2019, I got to meet a very good friend of mine now. Yeah. I think you might know the guy, Odala.
Yeah, Odala.
He's like now a guy behind so many hit records in Malawi. Yeah, guitar-wise. So we met, and then he's a fan of jazz, unapologetically. So he was like doing the jazz. I was like, hey, man, these are things. This is thing that I always loved. Yeah. So let's try to experiment around this sound. So we started like creating songs. So it wasn't only about.
So he would play jazz, like riffs and
he
whatever.
Would play the thing and then we record it.
Get it and
exactly. Because to me, I thought like also for me to record a guitar, I would need some professional gear. You know what I'm saying? Like I needed like professional gear and all those things. By that time, I had a USB mic actually.
So he would play the guitar, and you get the mic
and then
to the guitar.
To the guitar.
So you record the guitar straight to the mic.
Straight to the mic. Exactly. Outside, not inside. Yeah. So that was like, and actually it was sounding nice. I was like, I think this is.
Yeah, you know what they say though. I think most people professionally, my studios ambiri, even Kunja, they record guitars from a combo. So they will mic the guitar to the combo and then have a mic like to the combo, picking the thing to the sound card or whatever you wanna use to record.
Yeah, I think that's what they do most.
And I think they say it sounds better.
Yeah, it really does, honestly. I think.
Is that how you record your guitars?
Yeah, till now. I think to me, there was still like some level of like insecurity about it until I got to watch videos and I was like, wait a second, these people are doing the very same thing, the way how we're doing it. So we might not really meet the exact quality that these people are doing, but then it's not about that for now. For now, it's about, okay, this is an idea that we have. Let's get to make it, and then let's try to make it sound as best and good as we can.
So for someone who's watching right now and they think, you know what, I don't have enough equipment, I don't have the biggest sound card, I don't have the best guitar, what can you tell them? Because you've been through those stages.
Bro, no excuses. Like, it's not about that. It's about the fire behind it. It's like the fun behind it. It's not about the equipment. It's about having a reason why you need to be doing it. That's all. Like the fun and the drive to say, well, okay, this is what I want to do, and then okay,
I'm gonna do it with the few things that I have.
Yeah, because even like the time that I got hold of an interface, a sound card, must have been in
2021. So in 2020 you were making music with just your USB microphone.
That was it. To me, I was like...
So you record vocals, you record instruments with that?
With that thing.
Wow.
That was all. And actually, I never had like monitoring speakers then also. I had
headset.
Dynamic. Yeah, that time I had headphones actually. The speakers were no... Actually, my cousin, Sam, they had like speakers. They stay next door.
Yeah.
So they had like speakers. So they borrowed me this other time. After like they had seen me with the headphones and all. I was like loving the whole thing with the headphones and all. So it's not necessarily about big equipment. It's about loving the thing. It's about using the small, minimal stuff that you have to do what you love. Because, I mean, when you're in need of like 500 watt for you to do something that you really need to do, or you really want to have with a 500 watt, once you get hold of it, you're gonna be happy. You don't need millions. You know what I'm saying? You just need that 500 watt. So, for you to really be happy about what you're doing, you just need what you have right now. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, as time goes, things unfold. I've really seen that.
Straight. What's the biggest song that you've done with the minimal equipment you have? Like you had or have?
Yeah.
And then for you sit down and be like, hey, oh my wait, that song, the way we made it, it was just this and that, but how it sounds is just amazing. Yeah.
I think one of the songs is Crown. I have multiple of them. Crown and the whole album that I dropped in 23. I did that with a USB mic.
Serious?
Yeah, all those songs were USB mic.
The one you did with Mr. Gray?
Mr. Gray, that was a USB mic, bro.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that was a USB mic.
Interesting, bro. Like the songs that you've done that are like you've done a video right now for this song you're talking about, people change and everything.
Zosintha.
Yeah. That song.
Yeah.
What inspired those things? Because I feel like your music is deep and it's coming from a place of experience or just life and everything. Like what you were talking about. You just don't make music. It has to mean something. It has to come from somewhere.
Exactly.
So these songs that you've released recently.
Yeah.
One of them being Zosintha. What inspired that song? Because you're talking about people changing. Whew. Is that a true story?
Yeah, bro, it's a true story. It happened. I think, okay, over the years, I've somehow realized, Woody, one of the best gift we've been given by God is the gift of expression. You know what I'm saying? It's like we get mad when people don't understand us. We get mad when people don't listen. We are constantly trying to find people who somehow we reach a common ground. They know what you're saying, they understand what you're saying and all that. So to me, music has been that. Goody, it's not only do I get to relay my voice, Sima Uyabe, it's about how I'm feeling, and then I get to dial that. It's like, okay, this is how I'm feeling. Okay, can I make a song which can represent this whole feeling? You know what I'm saying? So Zosintha came from so many crazy things. We got family inspiration. Some crazy things happened. We got basically just friends, stories with friends, and so many changes around life. You know, as I was growing, I never knew that if there is one thing that really slaps so bad, was change. Change is something that all of us are not ready for. We're like, we act tough and like, oh man, even those people, if they leave, but then the truth is, even if they leave and then you act cocky and egotistical, the truth is, it's still gonna slap you, whether you like it or not. So, with all those changes, I was like, I wanna make a song, or I wanna make songs, which are gonna help me love this whole thing and appreciate it. So, Zosintha was one of the records which I was like, you know what? I don't want to be surprised with anything that is happening. It's one of the most...
It's life.
That's how life is. One of the very best characteristic that we got in life is change. Change is like one force that is like driving life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If your life doesn't have changes in it, then you have to ask yourself
what is really
happening.
going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But so, life is changes.
Yeah. So to me, I just wanted like to make a song which is gonna represent the whole feeling that I had from it, the whole understanding that I've gotten of the changes that have been going on and all those things. So there was Zosintha, and I think the other one that I did was actually
even Kukula. I think Kukula, is the same
exactly
same vibes.
Same vibes, exactly. I think it's change has been a phenomenon that I've really been looking into it, and then I'm still not used to it. So it seems like you said every time when life is happening, I get to see that. I'm like,
so my question is this, bro. Like, you're young, but you have these songs that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Life stories that even grown-ups can relate to.
Yeah.
I want to understand, Woody, how do you balance between school, music, family, friends, and all of these things?
Yeah.
And do you think this affects how far your craft goes in terms of like reach?
Yeah. So like basically my balance around life and with my inspiration, is that it? Did I get your question? Well, I think
like let me just ask like this. Where are you in life right now?
Oh,
are you at the stage where you want to pursue music as a full-time thing?
Yeah.
Are you doing school?
Yeah.
Are you just like taking life as it is? Because you know all of these things you're talking about, the experiences that you've experienced as an artist, it has to put you somewhere in life.
Yeah.
So I want to know where that is.
Where that is. Currently, right now, I actually graduated in 2022. Finished school in 2021. So right now, as it stands, I would be so grateful if I get to do music for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? It's like for me to create a living and earn a living off music, and I've been blessed with that. That God has been creating like those opportunities for me, because after I finished school in 21, I think I told my people, I was like, I want to lock in. I don't know why. I believe so, because over me creating this stuff, I've gotten to meet people that have been somehow financially a blessing to me with the music thingy. Not that they're buying the stuff, but then
the support.
Yeah, the support. And also when it comes to people loving my sound, people loving everything that I'm doing, and they're like, you know what, could you produce this thing for me? Like when I started off making music, bro, I never thought I'm gonna be a producer for other people. Trust me, I never did. And I think most of the people, when they ask me like, bro, can you do so, you gotta be the best producer, like, to me all those things, bro, they don't move in my head. Like they don't. To me, I would say that I would love to somehow create value around this thing, this talent and this gift. Let's see how far it goes. But also, I cannot neglect the fact, Goody, I went to school. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what did you study?
I studied project management and social work. So somehow over time, I'm like trying to meld these two things, because all of these things are like my passion. I cannot run away from it. Like I really love music, but I've been thinking about it and like been somehow trying to build a structure appropriately that I can get to incorporate what I've learned what I love and what I'm passionate about, and like bring these things together and let's see how we can run these things. So it has got to do with, let's say you get to do a project, saying good, okay, most of the artists, where do they get to perform their songs? It's like my stages and all those things. And I'm like, okay, what if we get the music to the hospitals? You know what I'm saying? It's like something that it take that
different, yeah.
Exactly. That it's not only like trying to redirect the attention that you're getting to yourself and then you feel good about it, oh, the money and all that, but then trying to somehow redirect this thing to
make other people feel better.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, like it's bigger than just you getting on stages.
The attention like be exactly.
Okay.
So to me, like it's something that we're like doing. Shout out to Salem, this other brother. He does that. He has a foundation, so he goes to orphanages, like places and all that.
And plays music.
Exactly. So he has that, and then he incorporates people. So like the time he told me about it, I was like, whoa, yeah. Like I've always been thinking about this. I think I had a talk about this thing with Nathaniel or back in the days. I was like, wait a second, this is something that we can get to do. So long story short, I would say that in my life right now, where I am is, I'm a producer. I'm like making a living off that. Currently also investing in some of the skills, which somehow for now, like I'm also doing something else. Yeah, so I'm also doing something else, and I'm working with these other guys. They have an organization as well. So, but I'm not like losing sleep about. It's crazy. I wouldn't want to say this thing.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. I think you're allowed to say what you want to say and not say what you don't want to say.
Yeah.
The thing for me is you're saying you're producing full time, you're doing music full time, and I know the industry and how it works, and there's so many challenges. And for people like you, like up and coming, I don't consider you as an up and coming artist. I consider you as one of those guys who needs to be heard.
Yeah, thank you.
And needs to be seen because of the work you've put in for yourself and for other people.
Yeah.
But I also do not want to neglect the fact that my frustrations are being one of the biggest frustrations for you. What would you say? When industry atui, but ingini simandi was.
Okay. Well, I feel like maybe it's something that gets to happen everywhere. Crazy how life is, bro. I think this is something that I've made peace with. The thing is this, you know, we have so many sounds in Malawi, right? And the truth of the matter is all of us came to one sound, but it seems like that's just something that a lot of Malawians will never accept. And not only Malawians, that's okay. They get to choose what they love. We don't have control over that. But I'm somebody who loves art so much, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't only support the people that do the kind of sound that I love. No, I love Afro. I love rap music. I'm a fan of rap. Every single time when I get to meet people who do rap, I'm like, oh, you're one of those guys. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out.
Like, I started listening to your music. I think I told you this. I started listening to music like, I had like a CD. I must have taken these songs from my sister. My sister took it from Chimwemwe.
Yeah.
Jumpo.
Yeah.
Manyozo.
Yeah.
So like I found the songs and I used to be playing them, you know. So I've always been a fan of rap. So I find somebody who's doing rap music. I'm like one of the people that I find somebody who's doing good stuff. I think I've hit you with some people. Like, bro, there's this kid. Can you check him out? You know? And it's not only you. Like even some other people, I get to pitch that song. Like I said, there's this guy. Like, could you check him out?
Don't feed it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like to me, that's what we need in the industry, but we don't get to see that. You don't do their sound.
Yeah, you know, because Malawians don't like to explore. You know, Malawians are used to the same things. I'm a funa jimene akujizwagale. Familiarity, they will know where. So because they love a certain sound, they don't want to explore the other sound, you know.
Bruh.
And zima kangari guri zima pinja so the growth of other artists.
Yeah, and even also I would say as artists, of course, it's crazy.
So no way you are thinking as a producer, you've got a responsibility to play.
Yeah.
My artist tamina maboya why way.
Yeah.
Do they come with that mentality also when I would nufuna sound there with?
Yeah.
Kabena, because I believe it's also in your hands to say, guys, let's experiment.
Yeah.
I want to know like how you handle such interactions when artists come and then they say, I want to sound like Woody, and you know with the sound it's already been experimented. Why don't we try doing something new, something different? Yeah.
I feel like the truth of the matter is something that I'm like making peace with. The truth is, some people still do regurgitate the very same sound over and over again. I think that's something that is gonna remain. And when it comes to Antwenage, if they are open-minded, you know what I'm saying? Because back in the days when I was like in the studio and I go to work with people, I was like very excited to work with people. Like, okay, I hear the song, I'm like, okay, you know what? If we take it to this direction, it's gonna be good. It's like, no, bro, we gotta take it this direction. So over time, I got to realize, Woody, not all people are willing to experiment the sound. You know what I'm saying? Not all people are willing to somehow do this. But then if people get to show the interest, I'm like, okay, let's try to experiment. Let's see what we can do. Let's try this. I'm like, let's try to incorporate this thing into this. Let's try to do things like those. But otherwise, it's like if I get to say much about it, it's like a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, this kid, what is he saying? You know?
Yeah,
you know
I see.
So, yeah,
I
so
see.
it's everybody wants to sell. That's the challenge.
Yeah,
you know?
a lot of people are making hit songs. They don't want to
Yeah.
make songs that people can listen to.
You know what I'm saying?
Timeless songs that, basically that's what it is.
Okay, the most sad thing about that is, Woody, okay, it's okay. Let a section of people do that. Right?
Yeah.
Let other people get to do that. It's okay. But can we give space to people and appreciate them? Could these people who are really like to try out stuff?
True.
Let's create like a platform which has a space for these people, but also let's try to create a space for these people and let's appreciate them. Let's not like say,
so who are these people according to you? Like if you list 10 artists right now that you want Malawians to pay attention to, who would it be?
Who would it be?
Yeah.
Bro, there is Eugene Rain.
Eugene Rain?
He's getting the attention right now. Eugene Rain is one of the guys that is madly talented. That boy is sick and talented.
Two.
Nathaniel Jalu.
Nathaniel Jalu for
That's
real?
Like, that guy, he needs that. Like, he has it. That guy is mad talented.
Three.
There is, you know, it's always when you ask that you start forgetting people's names. There is, Oath.
Oath is mad dope.
Oath.
Yeah.
And how can I forget this one? Annette,
yeah.
As Annette, she's mad. Like, that person is very talented. Annette, who do you call this other person? You know, I have a lot of friends who are artists, but I'm forgetting their names.
If we search on Spotify, we find these artists on Spotify.
Yeah, you get to find them. Check them out.
So you've mentioned Eugene Rain, Annette, Oath, Nathaniel.
There is Viwemi, bro.
Viwemi.
Yeah. There is... Don't get mad if I forget your names, guys.
Yeah. No pressure.
Like, I think, who else? Blantyre. Chirimba. Let's go there. Let's start from there. Eric,
who's Eric? Eric Wallace.
Yeah. He's a mad talent as well.
Yeah.
Eric Wallace is a talent as well, and there is watch number, yeah?
Watch number 7.
7.
Hey.
3 more, eh?
So these are the guys we know for sure. If we listen to these people, it's music.
Yeah, it's music.
Music for the soul.
Exactly. First, there is like a kid. There's a guy. He's an artist. He's a full-blown artist. He does those things. He draws and all. He has not put out music yet, but we're like working with him.
What's his name?
His name is D. Lames Collins.
D. Collins?
Yeah, I've actually sent you one of his songs.
If you're watching right now, and you know artists that we need to pay attention to or we need to listen to, drop their names in the comment section.
Exactly.
And we're gonna go check them out. Make sure we get some link here, Spotify, we need to check these guys out. And I mean, our music you'll see and not the same stuff that we've been listening to. But these guys, we want to give them a chance and see if we can invite them to come through and then have a chat with them guys. You know, so I know you've mentioned 8. You probably have some more.
Yeah,
and I'm sure you'll be like, yo, I forgot this guy, check this guy.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, please make sure you send the names our way so that we can check them out as well.
Yeah, surely.
But that said, man, like you talked about different things, inspirations. the frustrations that are there, how you started, you know, how sometimes the equipment that you have should not draw you back, finding your own identity. But I want to talk about the influence of family. You've got a sister right now who just also texted you, you know, clowning you. What kind of relationship do you have with your sister, man?
My sister, I mean, like, I really thank God for my family. One of the things that makes me not to leave Blantyre is because of my family. Like, my prayer is, I don't have control over that, but my prayer is, at the height of my success, I still want to be close to my family. Like, I will still need to be close to my family because I feel like my parents have raised us in that kind of way that it's a community, you know what I'm saying? It's not only like my blood relatives, we've gotten to live with different people who we're not even bloodly related to, but then we became family and all that, like a lot of people around us. So I would say that there are people who are so supportive. Talk of inspiration and talk of how music all started. My dad plays keys, my dad plays guitar. So my dad writes songs as well. Till now,
your dad still makes music?
Yeah, my dad still makes music. He gets his guitar and he writes music and all that. It's like,
Have you ever decided to collaborate with him or do
a song? I've been, it's just that, you know, the crazy thing is, like, I feel bad about it. Every time when I talk about this, I feel bad about it because I really want to work on his stuff. Like, I really want to, but the challenge was, me being a producer, I had like a lot of people like that I was working with. Considering the fact that you have graduated and you're trying to convince these people that, okay, this is what I want to do. So you can't go to them and be like, oh, I don't have money. So you're like, okay, let me just walk in. And so that has been the challenge. But otherwise, next year is like one of the things that I want to do for him. Like,
to work on your dad's music.
I want to work on his music and then give it to him. Besides that, he's also a writer. So he's a creative, basically. He's a guy who, if he's not making music, he's writing books and all that. So, I believe the support that these people have given me is also one of the things that, like, if you go on my page, my sister on every post.
Yeah, so like, your sister posts like, bro. But I know she's also like a dope singer.
Yeah. She.
Why is she not putting out music? Bro, I think your family is mad talented, but you're the only one who's out there right now.
Yeah, I think it's because of, by the grace of God, I persisted. My sister, I don't even know. Like, I've tried.
Your sister. As
I've tried.
I think I've heard some of her vocals in some of your songs.
Yeah. I've had her back in the old records. Like when she's around. I would be like, okay. But for me, even just to get her into the room for her to record, bro, it's gonna be effort because she's gonna be like, oh man, I'm tired. I'm gonna find you and all that. So I feel like mostly when it comes to her, shout out to Sibling. Sibling is like a mad good brother. Like, even to me, most of these things that I've like gotten to learn is because of this guy. So he was the force around Maya at that time. That Maya was like in the studio almost each and every day, you know, and all that. So she got to start creating music because she was around the force, which was mostly about music. So Sibling was like writing some of the songs and all and all those things for her. Like the song Nyali, I think that was a song which like somehow is still played in some of the TV stations right now. That was like Sibling behind the whole craft.
Shout out.
So maybe it's because she's now in a different environment, you know, work stuff, career. Yeah, she's not working. She moved to Njeu and then she came to Lilongwe. Now she's in Somba. So all that, she's not around people who are making music. So because of that, she doesn't really have like inspiration to.
Makes sense. But if you get a chance to get in the studio, please do, because we know the talent that you have.
Yeah, she's got
it. So big shout out to your family. Glad that they're still creating even despite them doing other things. You know, it's also good to have a family that, you know, once in a while you get to create together or just say, oh, you're still playing guitar and stuff like that. Keeps you going. That's it. I just want to know, last thing, you know, who should come next on this podcast? If you'd say with us, I want someone, please highlight this guy.
The next guy to come here, bro, it's gotta be bro Eugene.
Eugene, right?
Eugene, he's coming actually this week.
Okay, when it pulls up, let me know. You know, link me up with the brother and then to meet another.
Definitely, these guys gotta be here.
Yeah, man. Awesome. Let's not waste a lot of time. I want people to have a taste of your music. So if you can just pick up the guitar and give us something for someone who's like, I don't know what kind of music this guy does, so I want to hear it, you know. Because on Facebook, I know nyimbo za chizungu za ina rezo mali. You know, for the people who follow you, si uchayo Barnie Michael. Waimba nyimbo za kizunguzunguzaji na resume. What do you say about that? Do you get that comment a lot?
I get it a lot. I get it a lot. Nyimbo za haraba and all that. So it's crazy. All right, okay. So I think I'm just gonna do sorta like a hook. A hook of the song. Zosintha. And then it is what it is. All right.
So who is Taylor, guy? Who is Taylor? Because this guy seems to know you and he seems to be clowning you a lot. And your full name is Barnabasi. And Barnabasi Zingani.
All right, since he started that. So his name is not Taylor. So I call him a lot. I call him a lot as well on his name because his real name is not Taylor. So a lot of people, like they fancy his name. Oh, Taylor. So even when he's like introducing himself, he's like, my name is Taylor. No, but his real name, I won't even mention it, but he knows his real name is not that one.
It's not Taylor.
That's not his name.
The guy seems to know you a lot. He's like, artist dole rodi saso ekumeneko. Mwana sese ula kamajoga mumuseje seje marumba.
We hang out a lot. We do. Actually, he's bad at FIFA. That's all I know. Yeah, he's really bad. He talks a lot, but then.
You seem to have a good community of people who know you. It's interesting.
Yeah, he's very supportive also.
Yeah, you know, shout out to people like him.
Yeah, shout out to Taylor.
And I think for those people who don't know the kind of music you do, please go ahead and share some stuff.
Okay. Sindifuna kuda wisika Zosintha mumoyo Sindifuna kuda wisika Zosintha mumoyo A lot has changed, a lot will change, a lot has changed, yeah. A lot has changed, a lot will change, a lot has changed, yeah. I'm just looking at the clocks and the times that I have lived, when all the scars that time has left. I'm get used to all that's good, how we fight for what feels good, but life is such a treat, the winds tell. I'm just a young man with them small hands, can control some of the changes, we'll just learn from them. Didakali wangono, zopunzila zambiri. I find a constant in these changes, he's dependable. Sindifuna kuda wisika Zosintha mumoyo Sindifuna kuda wisika Zosintha mumoyo A lot has changed, a lot will change, a lot has changed, yeah. A lot has changed, a lot will change, a lot has changed, yeah. Sindifuna kuda wisika Zosintha mumoyo.
Yeah, Zosintha, that was Zosintha, right?
Yeah.
Mad song, mad tune.
Thank you very much.
You know, for people who don't wanna, like waste time, go on YouTube, search Zosintha by Barnie Michael. You'll find it out there. It's got a video, and Anali also has a video. Yeah. That song is also beautiful. It's one of my favorite songs.
Thank you very much.
Anali.
Thank you.
You know,
Yeah.
can you play like the guitar that you play? Because I feel like that's you can. Can you play?
I can't.
You
bro.
can't.
That was.
Okay, who was behind that the guitar?
The guitar. That's Odala.
Odala.
Yeah.
Shout out, because when you start hearing that guitar,
yeah,
you wanna listen to the song.
Yeah, he's mad, bro. He's a mad talent. Odala is just, he's a mad talent, bro.
Who was your biggest producer in Malawi? Your favorite?
My favorite producer in Malawi. Crazy, bro. The truth is, bro, shout out to Sispe. He's a guy that all these things, like I'm a fan of like backing vocals and all. I got to learn all those things from that guy. Yeah. Like I've stayed in the studio for the longest. I was even a producer at the time, but then like just going to chill and all. Yeah. So just getting to him create all those stuff and all, and I got inspired heavily on my sound.
Okay. Yeah. Coca-Cola or Fanta?
Fanta.
Eh?
Fanta, bruh.
Sobo or Pepsi?
Sobo, bruh.
Kiwaya or Nkumba?
Nkumba, bruh.
Not both?
Nkumba or Jiwaya? Nkumba, bruh. I'm like, I don't know why. Something happened, but then I go food poisoning, so
I understand.
Yeah, I used to be a very tough guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Until something bad happened, I was like, ugh. So.
Okay. Chuck Taylors or slip-ons?
Bro, Chuck Taylors, bro. I'm a fan. Yeah, I'm somebody who can wear a suit.
Chuck Taylor.
Chuck Taylor's down there, yeah.
Shades or no shades?
Shades, bro. Shades all the way.
Even when you're singing on stage, you have to put on shades.
All the way, bro.
Why is that? Why is that? Because people say, my guys, my hardest time beating you behind the shades.
No, it's
not is hiding. That the same with you? What is it?
It's not even hiding, bro.
Your swag.
It's the swag. It's the truth is, you don't see my eyes.
Yeah, I can't see your eyes.
That's it.
Isn't that hiding though?
No, it's not hiding. It's just like.
Does it make you? Does it make you feel comfortable when you put on shades? To like, is it a confidence thing? Is it like a presence thing? What is it?
I think it's basically the presence thing. Yeah, it's the confidence. No, it's the presence thing. It's like you know that okay, I can rant now. I can speak. You know what I'm saying? I can speak and I can speak.
I'm ready to speak.
I'm ready to speak. But it also comes from my dad. My dad is like a fan of. That's my
shades,
dad.
Yeah.
My dad has got like.
A bunch of shades, like
he has them.
Oh yeah,
like he has them, bruh. Like he has them.
What's the one thing that you cannot do without?
One thing I cannot do without.
Yeah.
I can't do without Jesus, bro.
Shout out.
Yeah. I can't
say that again.
I can't do without Jesus, bro. Like, he's been here, and it's crazy, man. It's crazy. People are gonna say, "Oh, he's super religious," and all, but then the truth is, it's real to me. It's far beyond just being born in a Christian family. You know, it's real. Yeah, something that I pursued. And something that I still wanna keep on doing it every single day of my life.
The biggest feature that you wanna have in your career,
bruh. Biggest feature that I wanna have, 1.
You can say 2. It's fine.
Yeah, bruh. Like the truth is this, bro. I would really want to work with Lawi. Lawi is like one of the guys that I sent him an email actually. Yeah. Yeah, I never emailed him. Like this time I was like, yeah, he did, bruh. He did. Like that time I was like, after the sunset Jan.
Yeah.
That album, in the sky. I said that album drove me crazy. So I like listened to it and then I got inspired. Like along the way, the project that I told you. Yeah. I have a song that I was inspired with that sound. So I did a sound. I was like, you know what? With the coming of IG, and I was like, you know what? Let me
talk to this guy.
I sent him. I was like, bro, I'm a big fan, and all those things. I actually did a song I would like you to listen to. It's like Abobo. He gave me his email, so I sent it in. The email, he gave me a feedback and all those things. So there's Lawi, and there is also Faith Musa. He's a brother of mine, and like that guy, I really love his sound. Yeah.
If you were to be booked, or if someone would call you right now and say, we want to book you for an event. Yeah. What event or which festival would you like to perform at? If there's a call just right now, we're talking about call and you get a call like, yo, we wanna book you for an event.
Like
at this event now we can festival or the biggest platform you'd like to perform at.
Biggest platforms. In my head there are like 2 which are coming. I may not know all of them because I don't really know most of the places. Yeah. There is Ufulu. And there is Tumaini.
Tumaini and Ufulu.
Yeah. Tumaini is the one that people go at that.
Dzaleka, yeah.
Yeah, bruh. I've applied before for those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'd like to perform at Ufulu and Tumaini?
Yeah, bro.
Those
yeah.
Shout out, bro. I'm glad that you came through.
Thank you very much for having me.
You know, for the people who are listening right now, where can they find your music, your socials? Please speak to your people. Your camera is right there.
It's right there. All right, okay. Name is Barnie Michael. On IG, it's the very same, Barnie Michael. Facebook, Barnie Michael. Twitter, Barnie Michael 01. Yeah, those are the socials, right? TikTok, Barnie Michael as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Spotify.
Yeah. Spotify, Barnie Michael. Yeah.
Right.
So I'm not like one of those people gonna see a different name there, different. No, it's just like uniform. Yeah.
Message to your fellow artists listening, and then we close it.
Let's not die creatively. Let's keep it creative. Let's still keep on creating, and let's diversify. Yeah, that's what I can say. Let's not stick to one thing. Let's still try out new things. There's no way for people to. Anyway.
All right.
It is what it
Shout out. We had Barnie Michael in the studio. Mfano wimba zaji zungu ngari rezu mali. If you want to check out his music, you can go on Spotify, Instagram, and all the social media platforms. Please search for Barnie Michael and he'll pop up, follow, like his stuff, man. He's doing some amazing tunes. But if you also want to get in touch with him as a producer, mad producer, he's done so many productions in the industry as well. Go check him out. Until next time, it's been your homie KBG, and we are out. Peace.
Peace out. Thank you very much.